I wanted to do a video on one of my favorite topics because my friends dealt with this. My friends and I dealt with this a lot growing up, and it just seems like the advice is still relevant today. And the advice is like how to stay out of the friend zone, how to just stay out of the friend zone, okay, with women. Um, and the short answer is don't go, all right, because we're not friends. That's right there. That's it. We're not friends, okay? I am romantically interested in you. If you don't feel the same way, bye. Bye. Okay? And get rid of her. Don't call her. Don't talk to her. Don't think about her. All right? And this sounds harsh, and I'm sorry, but it's so true. And you need to realize this more than the girls do. There are more women on this planet than men. Okay? And if you're a dude who's a responsible person, who's even a little bit of a nice guy, you're not going to sleep around on your girlfriend. You're not going to like go out and get other girls pregnant, whatever. You're a decent dude with a good job, okay? That puts you ahead of like 90% of men on the planet. All right? And understand when you're young, this is hard because when you're young, women have the advantage because when women are young, they're very pretty. All the guys want them. If you're a woman who's even semi-attractive in your early 20s, you're going to get hit on by guys of all ages, and you're going to think you're the shit. And at that point, you are, okay? But as guys get older, you get into your late 20s and your 30s, maybe you get some money under your name, you get some responsibility, and you get some things going for yourself. Those tables are going to shift very quickly, all right? So how do you stay out of the friend zone? And I said, don't go. Just don't go. All right. If you're hanging out with a woman, you're like, hey, what? And she's in this. She's like, hey, do you want to hang out? They're like, yeah, you want to go on a date? No, I don't want to go on a date. I just want to hang out. No, it's a date. It's a date. If you don't want it to be a date, then we don't need to hang out. Okay. And if she goes on a date with you, and she's like, but I want to stay more as friends. You know what? Touch her elbow. Okay. Put your arm around her. Okay? If she's not into that, end the date. Okay? She's not interested in you. Go find somebody who is. Violently. All right? Do it. Make it a conviction. Maybe I should find somebody. No, you should absolutely, definitely get rid of her. Go find somebody who's interested in you. Okay? With violence of mind. I don't mean violence like physical violence. It takes just as much conviction and violence in your head to do the thing that you want to do. I don't care what it is. It could be getting up early. It could be telling this girl to just go away, that you don't want to deal with her anymore. You have to make that decision in your head, and it needs to stick. It needs to be a violent decision. All right? Violence of mind will get men a lot farther in life than they think. You could be the most passive person on the outside, but if you have conviction and you compose yourself and you have aggression of thought moving forward, we're going to move forward. We're going to do the aggressive thing, okay? The aggressive thing is, I'm not going to be your friend, all right? I'm not interested in being your friend. I'm interested in a relationship. And if you're not into that, there's other women who are. And trust me, there's plenty of women who are. Okay? Maybe you're not looking in the right place, but they exist. And the older you get, okay, if you're a man, you're 18 years old, you have a girlfriend, and you stay with that girlfriend, and I know people like this, they get married at like 30. They've been boyfriend girlfriend for like 10 years. That's great. That's great. Fact. At that point, you're 28, she's 28. If you were to break up with her, you have your own money, you have your own finances, you are a successful man. If you were to break up with her, could you at that point find somebody younger to be with who's possibly more attractive? And yeah, you could. That's how it works. Okay? It's also why in the Bible it says things like, cherish the wife of your youth, because God knows, all right, that as women get older, their looks decrease exponentially the older they get. Much more so than a man who's taking care of himself. Some women defy that, some not a lot. All right? That's just something I've found to be true. So don't go in the friend zone. Just say no. All right? Remind her all the time, like, I'm not interested in being your friend. Okay? If that's not something you're comfortable with, then she needs to get out of your life. You need to find somebody else. And that's it. It's that simple. 2 calls. You get 2 calls. You call her once, she's not interested. Okay. You call her again, she's not interested. You don't call her again. That's it. You never call her again. All right?